technology screens, which is going to be our new distributor commercial site, which we're working on right now. Also, too, we're working on another site, which is the Exotic. If you've seen that page, it is absolutely crazy over that site. It's designed to do some pretty interesting stuff. We're still working on the basic platform before we start loading videos in. I won't be doing the some of the demonstration displays here, but I'll be doing them at the new place. A lot more room and have a I don't want to be working with that stuff here. It's pretty safe, but we don't need a lot of room when we're working with this technology. The majority of the demonstrations are going to be done outside. That's why I need to get some waivers and some permission slips. So that way, if we record somebody, we don't get in any trouble or anything. We got their permission to record them. But anyway, also our main company now, which we sell all our screen paint software for our customers, is the Black Series Edition. So Black Series Edition is what we sell to our customers, and the Crystal Edge is being converted for company use. Now, the exotics are also used for customers also too, and company at the same time. That's a different form of paint. It's not really actually designed for like home theater setups. We got one that is designed for gamers, which is the legendary Dark Unicorn. And Taco, I think screen paint may be converted for home theater use. I'm deciding on that yet. But anyway, we have been posting links directly into the captions. So we can expose this joker even faster. And the reason why is because I said before, I take my business extremely seriously. If you look at my website, you look at my work, you look at how far I go back in developing screen paint products. This is something we don't play around with. This is something we consider to be, this is my life. So I love what I do for a living. And I got other things I can do at the end of the day, but I love what I do for a living. I do this every day until the day I pass off this earth, because it's a passion. It's something that I love to do. I do not like it when people take the thing that I enjoy the most and turn it into a circus show, because they want to scam people and take money from them. They don't have no testing back in their products up. Their pages, as you can see, are lacking of information, false information, fake information. They get on camera and talk about things they cannot back up at the end of the day. And I feel sorry for individuals who go in, don't know anything about screen paint products, first time getting into the projector field, and they bump into these jokers at the end of the day, which these are the customers that they are praying to get, because these are customers who they can pretty much mold and shape within any nonsense they may speak, not knowing what they should be knowing before you start selling a product to begin with. So these are videos, actual videos from these individuals messing up, where they have gone out to Home Depot or Lowe's, bold as bold can be, doing a demonstration such like so on a product that was never tested. If you don't test your products against everything, you can't just grab random stuff and throw it against the screen, because you may match one of these products and they may outperform your screen. Now, a certified screen, yes, you want to match that. It's a $5,000 projection screen, it ain't $3,000. You want to match that screen, because that shows your product. If it's cheaper than the $5,000 or $3,000 screen, the value of your product just jumped. If you're doing a house paint product, on the other hand, that is something you do not want to match, because that means your product has dropped dramatically. You are under the price of actually the same price or under the price of a house paint. Now, what makes these house paints real scary is because when you're doing a black and white mixture, they can still fight the claim of saying you don't know how much black paint goes in to get that particular shade. But this is a product that does not require any form of black paint, no silver, no glitter. This is a product that can be removed simply off a a shelf, and it would do the exact same thing. Now, this is Crow, or we call him Fernando, or Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, who has a YouTube channel under Crow1176. 1176? Yes. He sells these screen paint mixes that he claims does all these particular special things, but it does nothing. It is just basic, ordinary house paint. We have requested multiple times for him to post these videos directly to his website, giving the customer a fair look to see whether or not if they will purchase his paint or purchase the house paint. None of the videos have ever been attached to his website. As a matter of fact, this is a video that you cannot find due to the fact that the video is removed off his account. We also have proof of him removing videos off accounts and live streams, where he basically went in. I guess things got the better of him, and he decided to go in and remove the post and a live stream. So it just shows you this person has a lot to hide. All right, so let's come over here. You can also go to our Crystal Edge site. We'll put those links below. In the Crystal Edge site, you will see something called the blacklist. Now, when we had the blacklist, we literally had so much stuff on that site that the blacklist was pushed over to a more page. A more page is just more links to other pages. But now, since we converted the company, we're in the process of converting the company to commercial drop shipping. You can see it now. It's exposed. It's right there. It's just two options. It's just Crystal Edge, commercial distributor, explaining what's going on to the Crystal Edge site and why you can't get access to it. And the second one basically shows the blacklist, where you can go in there and you can see all of this stuff we have on the site. Anything from projectors we do not support, to projectors we've tested, to high-end projectors like the WeMax and Valva projectors, anything from I think that's basically what we have on there. And then you see the screen paint scammers. You notice that you'll see Solid Week 5, his videos in there of him getting caught with fake receipts, fake unboxing, fake reviews. You'll see demonstrations in there, mainly of Crow, a lot on Crow. This is one of them right here. So this shows, give you a little peek of it. It's right there in the link at the top. You can click on the link, go on and hit it. If you do a copy and paste, a YouTube icon will pop up and you can click on that and it'll send you right over to the YouTube, where you can actually watch the video. And in the video, you will see Jamie Fernando Gonzalez walking out of a Home Depot holding a container of Behr silver screen sample. And this is something he paints right down to. You don't want to hear my narration. Just basically just mute it. That's all you have to do. But pretty much the video explains itself. He walks out of a Home Depot, paints this down to a surface, and it matched. Now, as I said before, warning signs. When people are doing these demonstrations, it's number one, you are never supposed to be that close to a screen. Not ever. In any demonstration we do against house paint, different forms of fabrics, you name it, we threw against the screen, certified screens. We are never up on top of the screen saying, look, here's the difference. Because if that's the case, then that means every time for you to see a difference in the screen, or whatever's going on there between the color complexion or whatever, you would literally have to be that close to the screen to see the difference. The average consumer is not going to be sitting less than a couple of inches from a 100-inch screen to a 120-inch screen. They're going to be sitting back 13 feet, 12 feet, where they were recommended to sit. They're going to be at a distance. So if you have to be that close in order to see the difference, you're not going to see it at that distance at all. And it's not much of a change. It's nothing big or huge. At the end of the day, we're saying, wow, it's a massive difference. It isn't a massive difference. It's a very easy, it's like it's so close it's not even funny. Very, very close. So it's not even funny how close it is. But just to show you, that's I'm walking out of the Home Depot, and this is the product right here. You know, the link's right there, so you can look for yourself if you want to. That's the product right there, matching basic house paint. And this is why when we ask for these videos to be posted directly to the site, they will fight this tooth and nail. So instead of going to the blacklist, if you want to, you can go directly to the link in the caption. There's no excuse for it. Now, if you want to get burned, you go get burned at the end of the day. You want to lose money, you go lose money at the end of the day. Just showing you exactly what you should be seeing. This is why I think, and if we ever get a chance to change the game on that level, we want to request that all screen paint products be tested under house paint. Every last one of them, even the certifiers, even Goose Screen, even Knox, all of them. Because what is the difference between your product? And we can come out here and show you the difference between our product and black paint and everything else you could think of under the face of the sun that we have done on every level. Even at one point, we did 2 demonstrations of us painting into a screen with black paint on a white level versus ours. If we could do those tests and back our products up 100%, then what about everybody else? And we're going to start requesting this. Everybody. What, are you going to get a bunch of lawyers and drag us into court for what? That's not going to work, because the judge is going to ask the same question. What is the difference? Yeah. No one's asked these questions before. Because the reason why no one's asked these questions before, because everybody else is doing the exact same nonsense Even the industry, they're all doing the exact same nonsense. They're going in dark environments, high-powered projectors, advanced projection screens, and projector promo demonstrations to fool you, to make you think that you're seeing something that you really are not. And that's why when people get home, they don't. You never heard people say, "Oh wow, I got the exact same thing." No, they got to calibrate. They got to go through all these different loops and hurdles just to get the screen to produce correctly, because something's not working the same way in the promo. And if you don't believe me, hey, you got a projector, go match your promo, see if you can find it. And if you find it, I guarantee you won't match it. Because what they use in those demonstrations, they're not using what you got at the end of the day. Why? It's a little bit more advanced unless you have the money for it. But as for these guys right here, same thing, same nonsense, same dark environments, because it's the normal. This is what people believe, that this is all you can get from a projector. You have to be in an ambient controlled environment. You have to calibrate your projector. You have to go through all this, and this is the reason why these guys are allowed to go out here and make these cheap, untested products. Because again, and no one questions it, because that's the normal. No, it's not the normal. You should be using the operator screen in fully lit environments. Should not be calibrating projectors. Should make a difference of what projector you purchase, as long as it's name brand. And your tests need to be out in the open so everybody can see it. Every page we went to, including his and all the others, no test demonstrations anywhere. But yet you guys want me to spend all this money for this product. Where are your tests? No tests. So that's the problem we have here. Look at these matches. Look at this. This is absolutely outrageous for a product that at the time this person was asking for, it was like about $70 for at the time. That's $70 for. Now the price you see now that he has it for $75, that's the same price he had it when he first, no, he had it at 50 at one point he first started out. He had it at 75 right around this time right here. At one point he's asking $90. $90 for a product that's not even tested. No test at all whatsoever. No, yeah, you can't get angry at me at the end of the day and say, hey, look, he's scamming, stealing from people. We have the most tests. We have more tests than any other company on YouTube and off YouTube. We can show you a difference against the certified companies, from motorized projection, from certified projection screens all the way up to certified goo screens and paints and stuff. We have those tests. Can't match any of our products. And at that, for what we charge for a screen paint for a day, is extremely reasonable, beyond reasonable, than what you'll pay for a $4,000, $5,000. If you want a little test, I can give you it. I could pull my company today, everything, and we can switch over to basically corporations only and to watch the effect. You'll have no choice. You only have two options. You can deal with this product right here, or you can go and spend $3,000, $5,000 for a certified screen. And you can sit there and say, well, I can make the same thing. Yeah, let me explain something to you. You need over 10 years of experience to go down that road. I have it already. I've earned that right. You ever seen trash trucks? You've seen with those teddy bears and all kinds of stuffed animals tied to the grill? I have a friend of mine who's a truck driver. I always wondered about that. I said, what is that? Why do you guys do that? Why do you have that teddy bear tied to front of your grill? What does that mean? What does that symbolize? He said that symbolizes, and as any truck driver, that you have achieved 1 million miles. You have a right to have that stuffed animal on the front of your grill because you have achieved 1 million miles. He's been a truck driver since he was 18. And I always wanted to ask that question. Now, those people that are driving around with that teddy bear, whatever they have in front of their truck, have achieved that 1 million miles. They earn the right to have that stuffed animal, that trophy on the front of their truck. They earn the right to have it. But then every once in a while, he said, you get people out there who put those animals or stuff, whatever, objects on the front of the grill of the truck because they want to claim they've done 1 million miles, but they haven't done it. This is what you got there. We can claim we've done 1 million miles easily because we have the proof to back it. I got an archives that can go back to the beginning of gray and bring it all the way up to black. They don't have it because they don't have the experience. So we have a right to have the title of being the best of the best because we have backed our product on every level you could possibly think of, when these guys and all the rest of them have been cutting corners since day one. So the question is, how much of that product matches house paint? How much of the consumer can just walk into any Home Depot, any Lowe's, and go pick up a freaking gallon of gray paint and do the exact same thing? And for anyone who wants to question my work, well, you go to my website. You're more than welcome to look through the tons of demonstrations and hours of testing I put into my product to guarantee that my product is the best of the best. That'd be a pretty interesting little ride, wouldn't it? Yeah, we want to crush the competition. It's not hard. All we have to do is just basically just request a gray versus gray. What does house paint look like next to your product? What is the difference between the two? This would pretty much crumble most of the industry, and it really would. I told you people, at the end of the day, I am not in the business to shake hands and be a yes man to the freaking industry. I'm not here for their contracts. I'm not here to be bought out. I'm here to produce a better product than everybody else's and to prove at the end of the day that the products that we have on the market are not what they're supposed to be. This is why no one can match our demonstrations. I put that in match or better. It doesn't just apply to one person. It applies to everybody, whether you are certified, or not. It applies to you. And from what I've seen already, and I'm not going to say too much already from the door, but I'm pretty sure majority, if not all, of these products that have not been properly tested are going to have an extremely difficult time with the Network Gray 773 or any of the selection of gray paints we chose. They're not going to pass it. It's going to be rough. But in the end, products should have been tested properly and it should have been put onto the website so the consumer can see this. Why do you think at the end of the day we get so much flack from everybody else? Because we're the ones ruffling the feathers. But we're the ones that have the most tested demonstrations out of everybody. I can literally sit here and say that we have more outside demonstration tests than anyone else. As a matter of fact, we're building a blog as we speak to show massive grids of our test demonstrations, everything from ambient light projection technology that dates back to 5 to 10 years, everything from the beginning stage of where we first started from, of developing clear glass technology, gray screen paints, contracts we're attached to, beta testers that were attached to technology, black technology. And keep in mind, if you ever sent us an email canceling orders, if you ever sent us an email of basically companies sticking lawyers on us for no reason at all, you will be exposed on that site. And go get yourself a lawyer all you want. You send out the letter, we have a right to show it off. Can't do anything about it. So that site's going to be put up probably in about a couple more days. We're working on it right now. I swear I pay Wix a lot of money. I have about 4 websites already through them. I pay them a great deal of money. Anyway, it's not a lot of money, but still, I'm like $60 a pop per website, yeah. And then one of them I pay actually. We got a couple LLC. LLC, if you understand, LLCs you pay yearly. Or I'm paying monthly. I thought I paid monthly on my LLC. I pay yearly. I forgot it. I had to figure out which one I set it up for. The LLC was kind of interesting. It was like $300 something. We're not talking about that, but let's move on. But yeah, that's the whole part of it all, people. At the end of the day, this individual is scamming you. He's robbing you. He's taking your money from you. He's not saving you hundreds. He's stealing hundreds of dollars from you. You know, you can't go on to, and I find it interesting on how he claims to have our products. We don't have any receipts over here from him purchasing anything. We don't have anything. If Crow made an order for our product, don't you think I would have sat there and put it on camera like, here we go. He finally made an order. It's the second order he made, and God knows how long. You don't have our products. This is why when we request receipts and stuff, you don't have it. Now, if I requested a receipt for a 2.0, you can show that because we have an order on our end from you from a 2.0. Showing that you placed it on the site, but there's nothing there. You don't have anything. So you go on camera, you put some black paint and say, oh, this is how their product really looks. Again, I'm gonna explain something to you. You are not a smart person at the end of the day. Intelligent escapes you like a Dixie cup punctured with pencil holes trying to retain water. That's how you're not a smart person. We just went on there and did hours upon hours of testing on this product. Before anybody could ever get their hands on it, all these products had to be tested, and our tests are displayed to our website. So we've done tests on white levels, on 1,000 lumens. We've done test levels on white levels on ultra short throw. We did a white level test on the 5,000 lumen big boy projectors to show the screen doesn't hotspot or have any complications. We do all these tests on our products. And then we do the black on black test on different forms of fabric. There's so many of those. It's actually insane how many tests we do on black and black. All these tests we run on our products to make sure they're working perfectly fine. Ship them out. And then this idiot comes along. Sorry to call him an idiot, but he is. Comes along and mixes black paint or whatever that stuff is supposed to be and says, hey, this is how the product looks. So let me get this straight. All the test demonstrations we just poured into this technology to back it. You come along and your Bermuda Triangle apartment, because for some reason things don't work once they enter in there, and you decide that you're going to mix something together and this is what our product is supposed to look like. The only people who support that nonsense are your followers. And the sad thing about that is the very same followers who support that nonsense are the very same followers who got scammed with the house paint. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, because again, that's all you have. It's just you painting this black paint and saying it's us, when we got tons of evidence back on our product saying, no, our product works perfectly fine. If that's the case, all the customers would be the same way too, not on any of our products. But we have hardcore evidence of you on video committing these acts. And then the video is going missing. All right, then. That's a big, big, huge, massive. Now imagine, let me explain something. We go to court. I can go in court and say, hey, look, Your Honor, this guy slandered our product. He claims this is how it's supposed to be. The judge is going to say, you got any proof? Yes, we do. We got a batch number of the product being tested. These are all test demonstrations of the product before we shipped it out, showing the product was perfectly fine. This is our evidence. They're going to ask you, do you have any evidence supporting what you are claiming? If you don't, you got hit with a lawsuit because we can back our products. Now, if you come on court and you say, well, look, he slandered me too, he's showing videos of what? Of you painting a screen that ended up matching the product that you were basically claiming that didn't match the product, and you really want to use that one right there? Because then you might turn around and you might get slammed with a fraud charge. And that's even worse, because then what's going to happen is they're going to dig through your account and they're going to find every single person you ever sold that product to and dig them up. If they got a complaint against you, guess what? Their complaint just got amplified. Because now there is a fraud charge against you to find how many people got robbed in this situation. And then you're going to have to go to the courts and you're going to have to prove some way, if they give you the option, that maybe you can get a do-over that this product doesn't match. Don't change anything. Don't commit any fraud. You're dealing with the court system. You can get into a lot of trouble with this. Other than that, they're probably going to just go with this at all. They're probably not even going to give you the opportunity. So we're going to find out how many people did you sell this to? And then they're going to dig through your finances. You're going to find out exactly how many people bought it. Or you can do that, go right to PayPal, subpoena, go over there and pull up your records, all your transactions, everything will pull up dates, everything, because PayPal keeps a record of everything. And they can go in and find out how many people you sold this to and contact these people. They will reach out and contact them. If one of them, if any of them have a complaint, if they even see this video and they expose this video and say, look, have you seen this video? You know, we got a fraud charge in a particular individual. We want to know if you've been a victim of this person. That's what's going to happen to you. So you can't say a thing. You can't even talk about this in court. This is criminal evidence against you. This is why the video is missing. If the video wasn't criminal evidence, it wouldn't be gone. It wouldn't be missing. And the first one I asked you was, well, where is this video at? No, Your Honor, it's gone. He removed the video off his account. That clearly shows at the end of the day that you have acknowledged that your product is a scam and a fake, and you yourself has to remove the video to keep from anyone from seeing it. The fact that it's not on your website, which we can clearly state. Here's video if it's requesting him to put the video to the site. He refused to. Yeah. There's nothing you could do. Why do you think we don't have any attorneys calling here? We served Crow. Crow was served with a what's it called, cease and desist order, whatever it was. He was served with one of those. Matter of fact, we got another one we got to serve to you on top of that, since now we got your proper address. We'll send it over to you. So I got to call, I forgot what attorney we got to do that job. We got to call them up and send some money over there to them so they can work funds, you know how it goes, so they can send him out that order. The reason why that order is being sent to him is because they want to make sure that he had a clear understanding, because we don't want his lawyer popping up saying that we didn't warn him or if he does get an attorney to fight this, we don't want the lawyer saying that, well, he didn't get a clear understanding that he was warned that he was going to be sued. So another one will be sent to you with your proper address attached to it. It's up to you whether or not you want to respond to it or not to the attorneys. It's up to you. But yeah, I have 4 years of statute of limitations to file a lawsuit against you. I don't have to file for right now. I don't have to file here or there. I have 4 years to file. Well, actually, the end of this year will be 3 to file. So I got plenty of time, or all of y'all who messed up, plenty of time. But right now, we're talking about this individual right here and what we need to warn the customers to stay away from. Because unless he can come on camera and prove that his product is not house paint, redo these videos again, which he's not going to do, or go in and man, if he has to redo these videos again, you know what he's going to have to go through? He's going to have to go through all the other paints now, because slip silver wasn't around when this came out, and that's another video he really needs to do, is a slip silver. How close does this product match slip silver? A lot of stuff he should be testing and it hasn't been done yet. But yeah, and the fact that he's testing these products after selling the product is never good. Never good. That's the first sign of them was tested. But yeah, so the link is right there. Very easy. Go in, hit the copy and paste, which you'll do, and you'll see an icon pop up with the YouTube logo. I'll show you. And the YouTube logo, just click on it. It'll take you right to the site, and you can see the video that Crow tried to hide. These are videos he tried to hide, videos he does not want you to see at the end of the day, because his product is actually house paint. And he can sit there and cry on camera right now, but he's been, the more text messages we get from him, because we get a lot of hate mail from him, from Crow. All Crow's, about the blog is going to post all Crow's text messages. All that's going to be linked. You can see all that stuff he's been sending us. It'll all be there posted for you to see. We have to put a warning on it, because there's a lot of curse words and some pretty nasty stuff he put in there. And also too, we're going to put down customers' response that are very upset with this individual who has scammed them out of these out of their paints, or what they ordered from me, scammed them also. But the more of this stuff we receive from him shows how angry he is. When Crow spams us like that, he's extremely upset. Well, what are you upset for? These are your videos. This is you. You're angry at me for showing a video of you matching house paint, and you made the video. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what it is, people. All right, I'm going to stop right here. So this is the video we're putting in for you to watch, and you'll get a chance to see. Now, this is a personal. He changed the name to Personal IB Mix. All right, so the IB Mix, he changed it too. Keep in mind, this is a product that's still being sold on his website. Even though this video is around, he's still selling it. This is called Personal IB Mix. He changed the name of it. It was called the Personal Mix. We have suggested for him to prove, here we go. We have suggested him to prove that his product is not affiliated with the BERHR silver screen by doing an online demonstration, or live demonstration, so everybody can see, or not online, but a live demonstration so everybody can see of him testing his product against the BERHR silver screen versus the Personal IB Mix, because all he did was just change the name to try to hide the evidence. So this is the first one. We'll be launching another link, right to the point, up close link again. This video is going to be called "Can You Find Me? Can You Find the Video?" Because again, we do always do an open mic from time to time, and in these open mics, we give them a chance to go in and talk and explain what's going on in these videos. And usually, we're met with a lot of insults, threats, emojis, crazy stuff like that. If I use emojis in demonstrations, I use to express what people need to see. We don't use emojis in a way that's slandered. And if you're saying we're slandering you, how am I slandering you? This is you. How am I slandering you? I'm slandering you because I took a video that you made to back your product, and it matched, and you try to hide it. That's not slander. That's exposing a thief at the end of the day. And you, Jamie, at the end of the day, are a certified scammer, thief, and you have misled, used your YouTube platform and abused it to commit fraud on every level you could possibly think of to lie to your customers. and your website clearly speaks for itself that you have no knowledge or understanding of how projection screen paint works in any way whatsoever, and you should not be selling it in any way whatsoever. And we warn the public to stay away from this individual, that this is the hardcore evidence that we have against this individual of him himself in these videos matching house paint. Let's give you a little close up on this one real quick. There we go. See how close the match is. For those you don't see the square piece in the middle? That's Behr silver screen. See the outside screen? That's its product. That's how close the matches are. And the fact that he's sitting that close to a camera to show you, the screen showing you the difference, that's another huge red flag. Don't buy it. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money, and don't destroy your experience of going into projection home theater for the first time with this mess. All right, we're going to be posting another demonstration in a few minutes. It's going to be called Can You Find Me? Can you find the video that is missing? All right, with that being said, I'll be back on it in a few. Also, too, we'd like to thank our customers for supporting the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. Really appreciate it for the support, and thank you for, we're really blessed how things are going for us right now. But we just want to make sure our customers are taken care of. We're going to make sure our customers have the best of the best, which belong to us now. That's our title now. And to make sure that we're not using the king. That's arrogant as I don't know what. I don't know why someone would put that on the website, face the king. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, let's move on. Just to show you that, stay away from this individual, like I said. And if he feels in any way that I have wronged you in this video, feel free to take these videos right here that we are showing and post them directly to your website so everyone can see. Today, I've had this conversation many times, asking and requesting this. Post it to your website today. Now, we also, too, in the blog, I want to put on all our black versus black test. Oh, great, that's going to be a huge, freaking massive grid. We're going to drop in all our test demonstrations. We got to break them down. We got to break everything down to black versus black. There's a ton. We have over 40 black versus black tests. We had to do ambient light control. Control. Ugh, that's a bad word for me to say at the end of the day. We hate ambient light controlled environments. Ambient light rejection technology, one other massive grid on outside demonstrations, massive picture shows. Oh, this blog is going to be huge. It's going to have all kinds of our information in huge, massive tons of amounts to show you at the end of the day, Jamie, that blog alone would crush anything you have from here to the future. Well, I can't see anything else in the future if he's doing this mess. All right, well, people, I got to get working on that. Well, first I'm going to finish the other site first before I jump on that, because I'm literally working on 2 websites at the same time. And I don't want to spread myself too thin. But as I said before, buyer beware. Before you go and purchase his products, I have some people at the end of the day, before you go purchase our products, go match and see if anybody on YouTube or off YouTube is doing the exact same thing we're doing at the end of the day. Then you come back to us and you can buy from us. Other than that, if you're dealing with this guy at the end of the day, make sure you go through the blacklist and you look through it thoroughly. And you will see exactly what you are buying at the end of the day when you're dealing with this individual. We also did the match or better demonstrations. We launched a bunch of those, giving them the opportunity to match or better our demonstrations. None of them were done at all, period. It shows at the end of the day they're not on our level. So it is what it is. All right, so I'm not going to keep running on here. Let's go get this video. We're finished with this video, and let's go uplink the other one. The other video is called Can You Find Me? All right, got to go, and God bless.